I'm Denella Ri'chard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Woo. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
This week, I'm big on Little Rock, the capital city of Arkansas. I can't wait to experience all this city has to offer, from the art, the southern cuisine, and the great outdoors. But of course, no visit is complete without a stop by the Oval Office, the William J. Clinton Presidential Center, and a stop by Central High School to recognize the Little Rock Nine and their defining moment in civil rights history. So come along with me to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Denella, welcome to Little Rock. Are you ready to see my city by bike?
Yes, I am, Everett.
Well, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
This is the Little Rock.
Ah.
It's got a really cool history though.
So Everett, what type of bike tours do you guys offer?
Yeah, we offer two different types of bike tours. The first one is called the Highlights of Little Rock. It's a guided bike experience where we cruise around downtown Little Rock and see the sights and learn some history. Our second tour is a food tour. It's called Bikes and Bites, and we ride from restaurant to restaurant and try those owners' favorite food types.
Ooh, I love that one because you can eat and burn off the calories.
You can. It's a ton of fun.
Little Rock has some great outdoor activities, and today I'm meeting up with Sam from Rock Town River Outfitters to go kayaking.
Welcome, Denella.
Hello, Sam.
You ready to go kayaking with
I
me
am.
and Grizzly Bear?
Hi, Grizzly Bear. You coming too?
He's a water dog. Well, safety first. Let's go play.
All right, let's do it.
So we're going to be coming out right in here in the middle of Rockwater Marina. Definitely this time of year, the whole Arkansas River is really like a lake right now.
Okay. So how long is a typical tour?
So depending on the group, we usually go about 2 miles downriver and 2 miles through downtown. Our location here at Rockwater Marina.
All right.
And we take people from their very first time kayaking, or if they've been kayaking their entire lives. It's just a really great, easy, fun experience for everybody to get out and enjoy. Different perspective of the capital of the state of Arkansas.
All right.
You ready? You ready to go? Welcome to the Arkansas River. Go!
All right.
You can say you saw a swimming grizzly bear.
I'm in downtown Little Rock, and you know I gotta check out the food scene. So I'm told that Fat Jaws has the best southern food. Oxtails, catfish, and more. Let's go check it out. Hey, Chef.
Hey, Denella, what's up?
How you doing?
In here making you some catfish tacos, girl.
All right, can I help?
No, go out there and sit down and enjoy the vibe. Get out of my kitchen.
All right, right, because the music is nice, so I'm going to do that.
That's what's up.
All right, all
Good
right.
vibe. We like big chunks around here. We're gonna top it with our spicy ranch drizzle. And voila, collard greens and catfish tacos.
Hello, my name is Crystal Hooks of the Chrissy Rose Collection. I basically do abstract art and other art. As you can see, I have several pieces on the wall. I'm one of the featured artists at Fat Jaws, and when you come to Little Rock, come check us out.
Denella, welcome to Rock Town Distillery.
Thank you, Phil.
I'm Phil Brandon. I'm the founder and head distiller here at Rock Town Distillery. We've been in downtown Little Rock for over 13 years now. All right, now Denella, at Rock Town we do tours 3 times a day, 6 days a week, at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. This is our hand bottling station.
Wow.
Where you can come in and hand bottle your own bourbon whiskey and wax dip it yourself.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So that's been very popular.
That's hot.
People love
I love
interactive
that.
things, and you get to actually wax dip it yourself and sign your name and date it and everything.
Very nice.
And this just displays that everything we do is about Arkansas. So our Arkansas bourbon whiskey is made from Arkansas corn. So born from Arkansas corn.
So this is real corn?
That's corn.
Wow.
That's what we would make bourbon out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I see the rye whiskey. Is that what we had earlier?
That's what
Is
we
that
had
have
earlier.
here?
Yes.
All right.
And then we also have our bourbon whiskeys aging in here. Several other single malts. Over 30,000 gallons of bourbon are in here aging right now. So, all right, Denella. So over here is where on Tuesday and Thursday nights we teach cocktail classes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Gives me reasons to come back to Little Rock.
That's right.
Hi, Denella.
Hi, Seth. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am wonderful. So, what do you guys do here at the Museum of Discovery?
A whole lot of fun, a whole lot of science and learning.
All right,
Yes.
well, let's go.
Let's get started. So this is our new climber, one of our newest additions to the museum. We love having interactive exhibits where people can learn, get hands-on with things.
Does that mean
Lots of
I
new
can
changes.
climb around while I'm climbing?
Absolutely, absolutely, as long as you take your shoes off first.
All right, I can do that. Oh my God. That's when you realize you owe. Kids do this all the time. I don't know how kids do this. Seth.
The temperature of liquid nitrogen is negative 321 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
I remember that as 3, 2, 1 frostbite, if that tells you anything.
Yes.
So we pour our liquid nitrogen in.
All right.
Move our liquid nitrogen. Our hot water's ready. And yeah, maybe a step or two back. 3, 2, 1. A liquid nitrogen cloud.
Wow, that is so cool.
So we here at the Museum of Discovery, we love fun, we love exploring. So if you are interested in science, if you like fun at all, come and see us.
Hey, Denella, I'm Key.
Oh, Key, so nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
listen, thank you so much for coming to our museum. We're super excited for you to be here. I had a lot of stuff to show you today.
Well, I'm excited.
What makes it really unique is that it is a replica of the original structure that was here. The third floor space was used for these grand events that used to happen in the early 1900s. And so as we go upstairs and check out the auditorium, a lot of people always notice that we're surrounded by all this amazing art. It's important for us to tell the history, but we also want to tell the present. The way that we do that is highlighting African American artists.
Look how beautiful. Yeah. It's so colorful and vibrant and so welcoming for kids.
It is a representation of all children. It's what we like. Every child should be able to walk in and see an example of themselves, just like we feel like it should be in life.
Oh, this is so cool. Because I'm amazing too.
Yeah. It makes you want to play, right? Even as an adult.
It does.
When people step into this space, it is literally like they're stepping back into time. All of the renovations up here is a faithful facsimile of the original structure with the suspended mezzanine with the pressed tin ceiling. This was a grand room where a lot of events have taken place on 9th Street, so it's a really beautiful spot.
It's amazing you guys have preserved this space.
Yeah.
If you love art, then you have to stop by Pyramid Art Books and Custom Framing at Hearne Fine Art. I'm meeting up with Triopia today. Hi, Triopia.
Denella, welcome to Pyramid Art Books and Custom Framing, Hearne Fine Art. Happy to have you in Little Rock.
Thank you, thank you. I've heard so much about this amazing place. So tell me about some of the books, the exhibits. What do you guys have going on here?
You are right. The terminology to use is amazing. We have Kevin Cole, and his exhibit is about where do we go from here, and it's very in tune with what's going on in our political state now. We have this wonderful display of books, and they're not just displayed, but they're there, of course, for people to come in and purchase. We have really over 6,000 titles that someone can either get from our shelves or order from, and it's all about celebrating Black culture.
Beautiful.
Many artists that are displayed here, and a very old artist, I think she'd like for me to say that, Artist Lane, who has this particular sculpture right here, and she is very well known. So events are planned by when artists or when authors come. We'll have a book signing or we'll have an event. Really, it's more of a reception for the artist where they can speak of their work and explain the genesis of that work.
So many wonderful reasons to stop by.
Yes, and spend some time.
Indeed. One of only 2 purse museums in the world, ESSE honors and celebrates the 20th century American woman while exploring concepts of art, history, and femininity through the lens of women's handbags and their contents.
This is one of my favorite bags. It has a giant safety pin. It's perfect and fun.
Through purses, you'll learn about the evolving position of women in society.
This is an actual phone. If you can find a phone jack, it'll work.
One of only 2 purse museums in the world, with the other one residing in South Korea. ESSE is located in the Soma, South Main Street neighborhood of Little Rock. Today I'm at a place that I always read about in the history books, Little Rock Central High School. And I'm meeting up with Ranger Randy to get the story about what really happened with the Little Rock 9.
Imagine it's 1957, September the 25th, you're 15 years old, and you are about to meet an angry mob of people all alone. The only person of your color, and you're terrified. And this street is packed with angry white citizens that don't want you here. But you've been told by the governor that you all are allowed to come. You've been mistaken, that he really don't want you here. And he's brought troops to keep you all out. But he made it sound like he was protecting citizens, but he really wasn't protecting the black citizens.
So how did they determine the Little Rock Nine?
Well, that's a good question. The Little Rock Nine actually started with about 200 black kids that had volunteered from Horace Mann High School. Now, the Little Rock Nine, they all knew each other because they went to school together. But what happens is the school board that didn't want any black children, they made requirements for the black kids. They made 3 requirements for them. So they told them, say, you have to have a 3.8 or better grade point average. And some of the numbers fell. Then the second thing was they had to be a perfect student, meaning you couldn't have been in any trouble. You couldn't have missed any days of school. You couldn't even have been written up for chewing gum. So the number fell. And then the third requirement was that if you did go, you couldn't participate in any extracurricular activities. You couldn't play any sports. You couldn't go to the prom. You couldn't join the band. You couldn't join any clubs. You couldn't go to football games. And then they wouldn't even give them buses.
Wow.
And so the number drops to 17. And now that 17's personal information that they signed up with, their names, the address, the telephone number, parents' names, got released to the newspaper. So the Ku Klux Klan terrorized these families. They shot their houses up. They burned crosses in their yards. And then they threatened their parents with their jobs. So the number drops to 10. And so now this 10, they're called into the superintendent's office with their parents. And he's giving them one more requirement. Now they are required to not retaliate under any circumstances. They can't fight back. And there are 1,800 white students here that know they can't fight back. And those 10 children still said they wanted to go. And so that's how you get to 10. Now the one that come out, her name was Jane Hill.
Mm-hmm.
After the first day, her parents saw the news and saw what happened, so they pulled her out. So that's how we get to 9.
Wow. When you think about it, the best and the brightest,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
of our
correct.
children
Right.
to help integrate this school.
Correct.
You know, and when you think about the bravery,
Mm-hmm.
the faith, they had to walk amongst, right?
Yes.
The angry mob,
Right.
still with one desire
Right.
to get an education.
That's it. That's what it was all about.
Right?
In
That's what it
education.
was all about. I just want to say thank you to you. Thank you to the Little Rock Nine
Yes.
for their bravery
Mhm.
to open doors for the next generation.
Right.
And they, you know, and hopefully not only black children, but all children
That's it.
understand where we were in 1957
Correct.
and how far we've come.
That's right. So if you can remember something, you can tell somebody else something, and they can tell somebody else. That way the story goes. And so I've been entrusted with this story by some of the 9 to tell it, and I tell it.
And you do a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
When visiting Little Rock, at the top of your list should definitely be a visit to the William J. Clinton Presidential Library. I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome to the Clinton Presidential Library and Museum. We are so glad that y'all are here, and we're excited about showing off our beautiful center to you.
Oh, I'm super excited to be here.
Well, it's an exciting place to be. This is Little Rock, where President Clinton really began his public service, and he decided he wanted to build this library here as a permanent gift to the people and the children of Arkansas. So I'm really excited to show you what we've got.
All right, well, let's start at the beginning.
Okay. So I wanted to show you this alcove as well. This is a very popular part of our exhibit. This is the work of the First Lady. Now this stretches from 1993, as you will see, until the 1st of January 2001, when she was sworn in as the junior senator from New York. She accomplished so much during her time as First Lady.
Absolutely. I can remember being a young woman, graduating from college during this period, and feeling like, yes, women can lead too. Because of Hillary Clinton, we can lead equally to men, right? So it was that sense of female and woman empowerment. You have to acknowledge she's a phenomenal First Lady.
Absolutely. So now we're going to see one of the gems of the Clinton Museum. This is the Oval Office. This is an exact replication, accurate to like 1/4 of an inch. The other surprise about the room that you'll notice is how small it is.
Indeed, indeed. It looks definitely bigger on television.
Well, you know.
But still grand.
It does the trick.
Yes.
And this is where our tour normally ends. People will have gone through the library. They will have been able to view our temporary exhibits, which are wonderful. But they will come here and really feel like they've experienced the entirety of a presidential administration. This is a wonderful place to end a tour.
It is, and it's a wonderful place to feel presidential, even if it's just for a moment. I've had a great time in this city affectionately called La Petite Roche. The things to do list is endless, from the outdoor activities to the world-class attractions. This capital city, Little Rock, should definitely be on your list of places to visit. As for me, it's time for me to go because I'm off to my next destination.
Travel the world with Denella Ri'chard. Travel the world with Denella Ri'chard. Travel the world with Denella Ri'chard. Travel the world with Denella Ri'chard.